When people imagine someone with an extremely high IQ, they often picture a stereotype. A genius solving complicated equations, a prodigy speaking 5 languages, someone who clearly stands out from everyone else. But in real life, extremely intelligent people don't always look the way we expect. Some of them are quiet, some appear distracted, some even seem a little unusual. That's because high intelligence often shows up through habits of thinking and behavior, not just academic ability. In fact, many people with extremely high IQ share a few subtle patterns that others rarely notice. This video explores the psychology behind those patterns and the habits that often appear in people with very high intelligence. Highly intelligent people tend to be naturally curious, but their curiosity often moves in unexpected directions. Instead of simply accepting how things work, they ask questions that challenge assumptions. Why do we do it this way? What would happen if we tried something completely different? Sometimes their questions can sound strange, but that habit of questioning everyday ideas is often how new insights begin. One of the strongest traits associated with high intelligence is pattern recognition. Highly intelligent people often see connections that others miss. They may notice similarities between ideas, behaviors, or systems that seem unrelated at first glance. This ability allows them to predict outcomes or solve problems faster. To them, certain patterns feel obvious. To others, those patterns may not be visible at all. Many people avoid complicated problems because they feel overwhelming. But individuals with extremely high IQ often experience the opposite reaction. Complex challenges can actually feel stimulating. Instead of feeling frustrated, they become curious. They enjoy exploring possibilities, testing ideas, and slowly working toward a solution. For them, solving a difficult problem can feel deeply satisfying. Highly intelligent people often spend long periods reflecting. They replay conversations. They analyze situations. They imagine different possibilities. From the outside, this can sometimes look like distraction, but internally, their mind is constantly exploring ideas. Thinking isn't just something they do occasionally. It's something their brain naturally gravitates toward. Solitude can be important for highly intelligent people, not because they dislike others, but because quiet environments allow their minds to think more freely. Constant stimulation can interrupt deep thought. When they're alone, their attention can move without interruption. Many highly intelligent individuals use solitude as a space to explore ideas. People often assume intelligence means being confident in your opinions. But highly intelligent individuals are often surprisingly flexible. If new information contradicts their beliefs, they're willing to reconsider. They understand that knowledge evolves. And sometimes the smartest response is simply saying, "I might have been wrong." Highly intelligent people often pay attention to subtle details. A small change in someone's tone, a pattern in someone's behavior, a tiny inconsistency in an explanation. These details might seem insignificant, but over time, they help create a clearer picture of what's happening. Many people with very high IQ experience a constant sense of mental activity. Their mind jumps between ideas. New questions appear quickly. Curiosity rarely shuts off. This mental energy can sometimes feel exhausting, but it also fuels creativity and insight. Highly intelligent people often pursue knowledge simply because it interests them, not for grades, not for recognition, just for the satisfaction of understanding something new. Curiosity becomes its own reward. Perhaps the most defining trait of extremely intelligent people is this: they often approach problems from unusual angles. Instead of following the most obvious path, they explore alternatives. Sometimes their ideas seem unconventional, but that willingness to think differently is often where innovation begins. Extreme intelligence isn't always loud or obvious. It doesn't always appear through achievements or titles. Often it appears through habits, curiosity, observation, and the constant desire to understand the world more deeply. And sometimes the people thinking the most are the ones speaking the least.